Hi, welcome in everybody, welcome in. We're gonna play with Tarot of the Vampires today, all right? That's what we're gonna play with. I gotta open that up in a second. Welcome in everybody. When you find that we are live, and we'll go from there. I will finish my cigarette, drink the rest of my coffee, and we'll go, all right? Everybody's like, where you been, Leo? I've been busy. I've been very busy. Staying very busy with work, and it's going well. So that's good. All right, I'm going to open this box so I can rip through some all signs. I've been drinking that slow all day, on and off. All right. I'll use the pencil. I don't have my knife on me. It's upstairs. All right. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Let's see how this goes. All right. I'm curious. Honestly, I'm a little curious myself. You know, I got. It's too bad I'm not sponsored by them, but I got some rip. Drink this too much. Ooh. Here we go. See the energy we get. If you're just coming in, this is what we're going to read into tonight. Let's see what happens. Let's back this up a little bit out of my way. Ooh, scary times. Scary, man. It's not a bad size tarot deck. I hope they're not flimsy. We'll see. Too much cellophane. Enough with the plastic. Okay. I'm going to shuffle different tonight, too. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty card, huh? What card is that? Can anybody guess what card that is? What card is the first card? Anybody throw a guess out there? You let me know. All right. Oh, my old arms. Oh, the joints. This sore. Let's see. What do we got for guesses? Hello, Barb, Debbie, KC, Anna. Welcome in. Hey, Ponycorn. Hello, Kimberly. All right. Hi, Christine. Kimberly. Hello, Sarah. I was going to wait to tell y'all, but I told 3 people that I can't wait to, I have to tell you with the card that's here. I told 3, I told a couple women, actually 3 women and 1 man. I gave them a prediction about myself and about the career I'm invested in. And I let them know that I know I'm working hard and it's either I'm going to leave the career or I'm going to get promoted. And I'm about to get promoted. Well, what do you know? Damn. So, and other people could hear my conversation, mind you, and so when they heard, oh, well, he's been talking about that on the phone, but he hasn't really talked to me about it. He was right. All right. Anyways, I'll be one of the bosses. Anyways, here we go. First card, the King of Pentacles. Ooh, putting in that work, the Knight of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles. I'm liking this. And the Page of Pentacles, learning on the way up to the top. I didn't play. You saw me open these. You saw me open these. 10 of Pentacles. So you can support a family situation. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. It's all money cards up top. So we're going to read this different. I am not going to cross-thread this reading. It's all going to be upright. Because I do feel this energy of needing optimism in the spiritual community. There's a lot of people who are like belligerent or on social media. They don't like the fact that they only have the power of the goddamn thumbs up button. They don't like that, or the fact that a person doesn't go out live enough for them. And it's like, get over yourself. And I'm aware of that. I pick up on people's energy like night hits day. All right, let's go. Let's start with all signs Aries. I'm not afraid to put the shit out there. So welcome to the Lion's Den if you're new. You're like, what the hell is this guy talking about? He's talking about the truth. Can you handle it? Here we go. Let's go. Aries. What's going on for the zodiac sign of Aries? Whatever wants to come out for Aries. 10 of Wands. Oh, come on. So either Aries has learned not to become, I feel like you don't want to be confrontational at this time. Right off the bat for the zodiac sign of Aries, I feel like you're not looking for confrontation. You start out with the 10 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I'm surprised. Wow. So it's like you want to stay productive, but you don't want to deal with conflict. Some of you, it's conflict with close surroundings around you. With that 10 of Pentacles, with that King of Pentacles next to the 10 of Wands. It's almost like that saying, a damsel in distress. Like whether I feel it's both sides of the fence. Like you're a woman or you're a man and you're going through that. Some of you have kind of recognized, I'm going to stay more productive and focus on my work and see where it carries me versus focusing on the things that may have felt like it wounded me or upset me. That's what I see with you so far. Let's keep going for Aries. What's going on with Aries? Got to give it to you. It flipped and jumped in the middle. The 2 of Wands. Have you already to make the decision? Are you already? I feel like you've already made these moves, and it's been very important toward your stability. These cards are like amazing looking, by the way. I can't wait to like channel these cards one night. I already love how they look. Oh, I got to be careful with these. I'm glad I'm not shuffling them. I don't want to bend these. These are very paperish thin, like super, super thin. So let's keep going. I just get this energy like Aries is going to go after what they desire, and they're not really going to be. It feels like you just don't want to be hindered or deal with a nuisance as you try to build towards the things that are important to you. Some of you also are on the fast track to missing or wanting to have a connection in love. Thank you for the super chat, KC. The Ace of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Others of you, that could be about wanting to reconcile situations. The Queen of Pentacles, wanting to nourish a relationship or maybe even get it off the ground. Some of you could be feeling like it's time to start over again. Build a relationship up from scratch. What else is here? And I'll show you how that starts. The Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So that could also be for some people that aren't single, that you're willing to put the effort in, that you're willing to go back towards a celebration. But I do feel like for the majority that is single, like you want to go towards starting over with happiness. And you're not going to let the things of the past get you upset, or you've been really working hard to do. I get this energy at the top row. It's not even showing me in the cards. I just get this feeling, this overwhelming feeling like it's a mindset that you won't let go of. Let's keep going. What's here for Aries? 5 of Pentacles. Is it because you've had enough of it? Is it time? Have you basically recognized like you're not going to let anything put you behind the trash can or make you feel down in the dumps? Because that's kind of the energy it's showing me. 6 of Pentacles was probably the coolest card I've seen so far. So what is it? I got to tell you. I got to go. I have to find the card. But the Ace of Pentacles with that 6 of Pentacles, wherever that card is, I should have taken it out. That's 6 of. So it's like you want to stay productive and look forward. Aries has a very prominent, very promising looking for the forward, basically what you can achieve. A very, very bold attitude I'm feeling off of Aries energy. And it's funny because the card in the 5 of Pentacles before the Ace of Pentacles was the 6 of Pentacles, all about getting balance. And I don't have the card here, but when it comes out in Aries, Taurus, wherever it comes out, I should have taken it out because it made sense to me with the 5 of Pentacles. What it was showing me, it was a person that looked like they were in the hospital on life support. I feel like you don't want to feel that way in relationships. And I feel like you're the wiser and you're going to manifest the things that are important to you. You may have been secretly aware that nothing's going to get in the way of your happiness. You'll throw it out the window. You'll You're not going to let things, you know, that saying, I got to let bygones be bygones. I don't feel like Aries is in that energy. I feel like you're in the energy where you're going after the correct judgments. Even if they're harsh, you may have to make them. And you may just stay on the go or on the move as you do this. You're very, I get this energy where you're very focused on career and finding love at this time. Career and love feel like they want to sit together in your reading. I just can't I can't shake career and love. What's going on? It's very specific for you, where it's like career's important and love. Page of Swords, also maybe learning or venturing out, doing new things, getting out more as well. The Knight of Swords with the Page of Swords is you learning to adapt to your surroundings or the situations I feel like you need to move towards or communicate with or just take action towards. The Queen of Swords is invested with the King of Swords. That just tells me that Aries has probably already made up their mind and committed themselves to this energy. All right, the Two of Pentacles. It may have been something you weren't sure to work with or go towards until Aries said, you know what, that's what I need to do. Four of Pentacles, that's my stability. I don't want to feel like I'm on life support, like I said, for Aries. This is the reading I have for the zodiac sign Aries. And guess what? Seven of Pentacles, I feel like you're gonna be happy. I feel like you're gonna enjoy your investment. The Eight of Pentacles, the way you're building, I feel like it's gonna work well for you. I feel like it's Nine of Pentacles. Nothing's going to get in your way. 10 of Pentacles. You're going to get what you were looking for. Satisfaction. And it does feel like it comes in. I almost get like it comes in waves for you. One starts taking off. You start working with one. So you may either be very financially on top of your game for a while and stay that way. And then you have love bursts happen. Others of you, you have more love situation going on that you're investing in, and you want to see more financial opportunity. That's kind of totally, I don't know if any of my readings have been like that for you, but that's what I'm seeing for Aries. You could also be looking into researching things or looking for places to stay. Looking for, I get either you could be looking for somewhere to stay, whether it's a hotel, motel, vacation spot, or getting ready to figure out what your next great opportunity is or investment will be for the zodiac sign of Aries. Some of you, it's a purchase. Some of you, that has a lot to do with a purchase and taking the risk towards that purchase. I do feel like you will end up making the going towards it. You will find out that you made the better decision or used a better judgment. And I'm going to tell you, the best thing I can say about that is it might seem like it's untrustworthy now, but it becomes trustworthy for you. So if there's something you want to invest in, whether it's love, whether it's a business opportunity or a purchase, I'm going to tell you, you have a lot of real estate in this reading, something to do with real estate. It looks like it could be the right investment or outcome called for the zodiac sign of Aries. Moving on to Taurus. Here we go. Aries, I don't know if we're going to top your reading. I don't usually get jealous, but I really liked that reading. Like, damn, I liked your reading. Like, I was like, damn, Aries is like being so nonchalant, focus on production, got love on the mind, but not letting little stones break. It's almost like if you were in a glass house, the glass house is bulletproof, and Aries is aware of it. And I feel like you know this. I don't feel like I need to tell you this. I feel like this has been part of your game plan. All right, let's keep going. What the hell, Aries? I liked it. I liked it. I didn't have to curse you out. I didn't have to tell you to stop thinking about the dick. I didn't have to stop telling you to stop thinking about the vagina. Whatever. Whether you're doing that, it just feels like you're on a balancing act, and you're just going to have to kind of ride the wave and see what comes, what sticks and what doesn't, what you want to stick towards. Some of you, it's going to have a lot of trusting the process, but also fighting any anxiousness or fear of anything that you already know that you should have overcome. I don't know why I feel the need to say it that way, but I feel like that's going to be the biggest part of your production. The King of Pentacles, taking care of yourself. And who needs to do that? That's you. You finally bossed up and showed up. You need to do that. And I feel like you're learning that with the Hierophant. You have a calling towards that. Some of you are learning that love is probably going to be the next fast track towards you, or that's what you're trying to strengthen condition at this time. A lot of you may have went in or maybe doing a lot of soul searching as well. Okay, that's what I've got for you, Aries. Things look good with the Wheel of Fortune, by the way. I feel like you've ever heard, like, in a business relationship, the silent partner, and that person's wealthy or doing very well or very happy off, whatever. I feel like that's what I feel like Aries has been doing. Okay, let's go to Taurus. I already put it on the board. Already forgot that I put it on the board for Taurus. All right, here we go. Okay. I'm going to tell you, with an attitude like that, just believe, stay true to yourself, Aries. I know I'm supposed to be on Taurus, but just stay true to yourself, Aries. Now to Taurus. I almost did the shuffle I like to do. I'm not doing that tonight. I'm going to keep these upright. That optimistic energy needs to float around. You know, I don't want to attract too many negative people, because the negative people, or the people that think they know better than the person in front of the computer that has the balls to do this, that has read people that you watch, that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers and has read them without tarot, is not afraid to speak up or stand up for themselves. That would be me. All right. So just bear that in mind. All right. I will not deal with toxic energy, because I know toxic energy does not stick around. I just won't put up with the shit. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. True and tried, baby. All right, Ace of Cups. What's this love theme going on? Aries had the Ace of Cups. What's going on with this? So are you investing in I feel like you're investing in yourself. I feel like your motivation has a lot to do with not wanting to feel the stresses of the everyday life situation for the zodiac sign of Taurus. Somehow I feel the need to say, like, you've been really busy. Some of you have been busy with home situations that could be internal, close family situations. Others of you, I feel like the obligation of work and giving yourself a little bit of time to sit your ass down kind of energy. I feel like that's been what's been going on. I don't feel like you've had the chance to relax or connect. I also do feel like this is jumping towards a single person. Some of you may have recognized that people find you attractive as well. Something about an attraction. You have this like sexual attraction. People want to celebrate or vibe towards you. They look at you as the next great celebration. I don't feel like you're gonna really. I don't feel like you're blinded by it, but I don't feel like you feel like it's fitting the mold. It's like it's not working for you. Clarify. Empress, why? Why is the Empress here for Taurus? So some of you may have had somebody you've dealt with, or no. I get this is new energy. I can't tell you different. I get it's, if this is making sense to a Taurus, this is you attracting people, and you're seeing why they may find you physically attractive, something like that. Definitely could be for the Taurus woman, by the way, because I have the Empress and the High Priestess together, and I feel like that's just illustrating that you're aware of this. So either you're exuberating a beautiful energy, your aura is really shining, your chakras are probably very aligned, your third eye could be wide open, something of the sort like that. I just feel like you look like somebody who can handle a lot, and it's being viewed very well. Some of you, this is at a distance. This is at a distance. Like, he's far from the bookshelf. You're at a distance from the observers. Others of you, if you're not at a distance from the situation, you just look very good at what you do, or you handle a lot. Clarify anything you can for Taurus. Whatever. Clarify anything you can for Taurus. I don't. Let's see. I know, like, this is crazy. Like, I'm not 100% which rose is which way, but it's like I'm flipping the cards, and I know, like, no, it's got to flip this way to be upright, and I'm reading it upright. The Queen of Swords. So you've been producing a lot of action. You also may have a lot. I just get the energy like you have a lot of edge on your side, a lot of edge. You may be getting somehow you may be. This is strange. This isn't in the tarot. These cards don't have numbers. A lot of you Tauruses may start seeing a lot more numbers. I get the energy like you could start seeing more numbers. Like 111, 777, 888, maybe even 1111 or 1212, whatever. Some of you, it is 444. I'm just getting that energy on this. The Nine of Swords, what is it? Oh, did it good. All right, so the Nine of Swords, that's got to be upright, though. That one's reversed. So if there were things you were unsure of, or it felt unpractical, or gave you worry or doubt around you, or if you worried about somebody around you, I feel like now you're looking at a situation with the Eight of Swords where you can't be in fright mode or frightened by the outcome. That you probably have to just let it be what it is and let the person go through the experience with the Ten of Swords. Some of you, it's letting the person go through the experience and you being there for the person, or it's you accepting the experience while you're there for the person. I don't get it, but I'm gonna say it, and I do know I'm reading into your situations individually different. But let's keep going. Here we go. It'll make sense to the right individual. Here we go. The Nine of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Cups. Some of you are worried about loss or having to let go. Now, if that isn't you, that could be the energy around you. And I have to tell you, it could have something to do with a mom, excuse me, a daughter, a daughter and a father situation, a child and a parent. It could have something to do with a mother-father situation. Three women, one man, a little child. So it could have something to do with a child. You could be the child. It could be, if it's not that you're the child. I guess somebody doesn't want somebody else to be confused or feel like, clarify. I feel like lost in transit, just lost, held back. The Page of Wands, communication is going to be great. Sometimes, maybe it's going to be cheerful communication for some of you. Some of you, I get with the Knight of Wands, you may have had to feel like you needed to laugh through situations with somebody, or that may come up for you. I don't see you doing anything. Something about when it comes to a passion or something you want to stay creatively invested in, whether it's a work situation or it's a spiritual situation, whether you're attached to either one, I don't feel like you're doing this right here. This makes me feel like you're being careful. I get carefree, or not carefree, but careful energy there. Whatever you're working towards that you're creatively um, indulging in or inspired by, you're being very careful with the steps you take, or maybe even trying to strategize or plan ahead. Something about strategize or plan ahead. King of Swords. This person's throwing, excuse me, Knight of Swords. What do we got? Go to the bottom. I don't think you're going to let anything spoil your plans. I feel like anything that comes towards you, Knight of Swords rushes towards you and makes you feel like it could be a bad idea. You see the cop car, you see the person in the, down by the trash. I feel like anything that makes you feel like it's not worth the investment. With the Sun card, clarify the Sun. Why is the Sun here for the zodiac sign of Taurus? This has to do with a relationship. So there may be a relationship you identified. For some of you, you guys were either close in age or he was younger. I'm going to tell you, you were close in age or he was younger. What did you learn? What did you learn? Clarify the Hierophant for Taurus. How to make decisions on your own. Maybe the best decision was to focus on the truth and clarity of what? King of Wands, what you care about. Nine of Wands. I feel like what you care about, not worrying about other situations. Eight of Wands, though. Seven of Wands to the Six of Wands. So you have a majestic energy. Something of, I don't know why, but I feel like majestic energy. It's weird. Like the Magician's not here, but I feel majestic energy. What I mean by that is I don't feel like anything that you worry or doubtful, you've been doubtful about in the past. I don't feel like emotionally you're willing to carry that around. I feel like you've put that in the graveyard. That's behind you right now. Some of you had to do with the passion of the coexistence of a relationship. All right. Page of Cups. I don't feel like emotionally you're committing to the person on the motorcycle or the fast track with the person. I feel like you've put that behind you. You might have had to do a little bit of self-sacrifice or take care of somebody else, by the way. That's what I'm seeing in your reading. The King of Cups to the Four of Swords. You may have given it thought if you made the right decision. The Tower is all about going towards changes, adapting to changes, or just running with a situation that kind of fell in your lap or that you might have went towards. Three of Wands, 10 of Wands, Two of Wands. So you made a decision, and I feel like what you made a decision about is focusing on the stability that's important. King of Pentacles and the Emperor, and knowing that. So I do feel like you've been held back or restraintful, maybe focusing on a home situation or family situation, a very close niche situation, family, friend, somebody you really care about, or multiple people. Something like that has been holding you back from building the foundation or career setting you want to achieve or go after. And I don't feel like you're trying to let that get in the way. I feel like you're just trying to build progress as time goes on, whatever that's about for Taurus. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. So things, if they were feeling off balance, I think you've looked at it. You've looked at it, you've seen it, and now you're working through the right negotiations to get out of that and pursuing with the King of Swords action. And it may end up being a positive for you. You have the King and the Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I don't feel like anything will distract you at this time. Four of Pentacles. Something about with the Two of Pentacles. You've already made up your mind. I feel like you've manifest this, and it's going to manifest a great reality. Something about you, almost like you're if your life felt like it went backwards or upside down. I feel like you're manifesting your way out of it. Whatever that's about for the sign of Taurus. I feel like you've pulled through the hard shit. That's what I'm seeing for Taurus. Damn. I don't know. I can't even compare Taurus to Aries. I also feel like you could have Aries placements, though. I was seeing too many cars that cars. Maybe you're getting a vehicle, or just watch out for cars or car accidents for whatever reason. If you're a Taurus sign or moon or rising, watch out for cars or people being stupid behind the wheel. Stay buckled up, drive safe, and watch out for people driving like idiots around you. You may see that. That came up for a reason, so I'm saying it. All right, let's keep going. Maybe it's already happened. That's whatever. Here we go. We're gonna go to Gemini. Gemini. Here we go. Gemini. You got two at once. No cheating. Knight of Cups. The King of Wands. Ooh, who are you thinking about? Gemini? Or what are you thinking about? So it's telling me either there's multiple stories here with these three cards. There's a couple stories. Gemini, there could be somebody who misses you. The Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, there could be a man that misses you. With the Queen of Pentacles, there could be somebody that feels like you're getting away from them. Or like some of you, they could just wonder what you're doing, who you spend your time with, where your investments are. Others of you, this is strange. Others of you, it could be something about they wonder if you'll invest. Like, so I feel like an ex feels like, are you investing more in yourself and getting more out of a situation? Why is this coming through? But this is what I'm seeing out of these cards. The Knight of Cups, the King of Wands. So I do get this energy of somebody could be missing you. Also, if they're not missing you, that could be motive of you having a secret admirer in a workplace. That's what that could be. That could be the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands. Somebody being very passionate about you. They may not be on the same tier. I don't feel like they would be on the same level at the career. I feel like if anything, you may be in a higher position than them, whatever that's about. Okay, let's keep going. Nine of Swords, clarify. So Gemini, have you been having crazy dreams? Some of you Geminis, it's telling me you've either been, I don't know why. I don't associate the Nine of Swords with crazy dreams, but it's either your thoughts have been running rampant or crazy or wild or scaring you a little bit with the Five of Wands and kind of confused. Have you had dreams that have confused you or made you think something happened that didn't? Something like that. The Empress. What is going on? So it could have been a situation. So what is it telling me? It tells me you could have released something, or you're trying not to feel confused, but at the same time, there are times where you may have a little bit of confusion, or try to not. I feel like you go towards confusion instead of frustration. What the hell is this? The Empress, the Four of Cups, the Page of Cups. Emotionally, I feel like you've been through enough, and it's maybe giving you thoughts. So why do I get the energy on you? Like without the tarot, why am I picking up the energy? Ooh, I'm getting warm too. Gemini, why am I getting the energy on you? Where it's like you've had confusing thoughts or unrealistic things happening, but you've also had very powerful intuition with things happening and you being ahead of them. I'm getting both on your energy. Like you've been getting the right answers, but you've also been seeing the wrong answers at the same fucking time. Some Geminis are probably watching like, how the fuck does he know that? That's why I do this. Here we go. Let's go. All right. What else is here for Gemini? The Page of Wands. Communication. Some of you also are wanting to see communicate. I'm going to tell you, I feel like I just saw something build like over my head. I feel like you're wanting to see communication build, take place, go in that direction. Almost looks like accomplice. Start to manifest, show up, become available, be at your disposal. Either you're about to make that happen. Some of you are working towards you're not wanting to be nagged or focused with anybody's negative attitude or Debbie Downer energy around you. I feel like this energy with the page. I'm going to show you the Empress with a Four of Cups to the Page of Cups to the Page of Wands to the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like if somebody was nagging you or negative, you look away from it. Like you do not want to be. It's like you can't let it be a detractor at this time. You also feel. I get the energy like you're feeling like you don't want to lose sight of something. A lot of you, it's hope or your future outcome. Your future outcome, maybe the future fun that you have, or trusting the process that's going to happen for you, the enjoyment, the excitement, the pleasure that's coming up for you, Gemini, in love, potentially. Ooh, why? Is it because you've had a lot of things that have hurt you in love? Have you felt like love wasn't treating you fairly? Have you felt like it was unbalanced? By the way, it could have been an air sign, water sign that did this to you. You have air and water that are kind of look like the asshole in this reading. Doesn't have to be that sign. I'm just saying. Maybe a fire sign. Maybe even a Leo. Because the sun... Spirit was like, I'm going to shut your ass up. The sun card came out next. And I am a Leo, so it makes me laugh. Here we go. Anything else for Gemini? 10 of Cups. So are you looking to see... I feel like you're looking to go towards happiness. You just may be putting in the work to get back, to get able to sip off that Ace of Cups energy, to make it work. The Queen of Cups, emotionally, I feel like you're emotionally waiting for it, or you also could be learning, Gemini, you could be learning that there was a decision you needed to make to get to a victory. That's beautiful, by the way. I feel like you just don't let things get you upset or frighten you. You have a reading where it's like, don't be frightened. And remember what you've dealt with. Leave it behind you. I feel like you need to know some things are better not moving towards or building with. I wasn't going to read them backwards, but it was meant for you. All right. That's what I have for Gemini. All right. What are you guys? You liking these cards? Are they making any sense to you? Let's see. Catch the chat. I don't typically look at the chat enough, and I can't spend too much time doing each sign tonight. I'll be late for work if I don't move. All right. Here we go. All right. Cancer. Red Bull. Here we go. Here we go. Cancer. Queen of Pentacles. You're either looking to save money. I get two energies on you. You're looking to save money or stay practical. And not wanting to let things get to you, whether you're sitting outside. I feel like you could be sitting outside, whether it's on a porch, in a lawn chair. You could be around animals, whether it's cats, dogs, whatever. There's a dog in that picture. I just feel like you're not wanting to let things upset you. And why I feel that way about you is you have that drink and it's behind her and she's barely touching that drink that's behind her. That drink's full. She's more in maybe, giving herself a moment. Some of you Cancers could have had a lot of reflection on why you allow certain things to bother you, or I get this what's the point energy with you. Some of you it's like what was the point, or was there a point? And like you're kind of like not, you're not letting it be the worst. I don't feel like you're doing it badly. I just feel like you're doing it for you. I don't know. Let's go. Off that one card, I got a lot of different things. Knight of Cups. You could have also, some of you Cancers could have had a younger admirer. A younger guy could have been trying to come towards you. I feel like this was several months ago for some of you. Whatever. Definitely was younger. The King of Pentacles in this. You may have worked with this person, by the way. This may have been somebody you worked with. And it's funny because this King of Pentacles, it looks like a young man. A young man. She looks like the mature woman. So you could have been older. So either you might have sparked the interest of somebody younger, or maybe you were fond of somebody younger for a little while, or vice versa. The Emperor. I don't feel like the action was moving or building towards it, though. I feel like it became part of the past, or somebody felt like it might not be the right something about direction to go towards. Go to the bottom. Three of Wands. You could have felt like the person was just too young, or not really witty enough. What's a better word than witty? You could have felt like I'm not ready to date somebody and deal with daycare. I've never said anything like that, but that's what I feel like. Like they weren't aligned with you on a spiritual sense. They may not have had enough stoic wisdom. They may have not have had enough reliable experience for whoever that's for. Okay, whoever that's for. Here we go. I almost said Taurus. It could be an earth sign. The Knight of Cups. It looks like I get this weird energy. The Three of Wands, you try to stay busy or focus on the things that were important for yourself, but they wanted to hang out with you or come towards you. Thank you for the super sticker, Blue Birds Flying. Thank you very much. Ten of Pentacles. Were you trying to organize or structure your stability? Because I feel like that's what you were doing. I don't feel like, I do feel like you did have long conversations. This is a really different message. I feel like some of you might have had long conversations with this individual over the phone. It might have went on hours when it was supposed to go on minutes. What the frig is this? Let's keep going. I should have looked up if anybody was liking this reading. I didn't look. I think somebody said, yes, I like it. I think I saw Casey's response. Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords with the King of Swords? Okay. I gotta be legit. So somebody, I feel like it was an older woman, a younger man. Maybe you're the younger woman and it was a much older man. Whatever your story is, whether you're the Cancer, he's the Cancer, tomato. Cancer, what do we got here? So what I'm seeing, the storyline I see is it looks like whatever you could have, the opportunity you could have been passionate about or went towards, it would have deflated or died before it could have got off the ground. It would have been short term. It would have been like a sexual connection, a fling kind of energy. And I've got the Two of Cups, the Lovers. Somebody may have got attached to it, by the way. Somebody may have really either liked the sexual part or thought they were in love. Somebody might have felt like they drank the Kool-Aid kind of energy. The Two of Swords, Six of Wands, got the victory. But I come over here, I have the Nine of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Well, I feel like the other person may have felt like it was putting them on life support or draining the hell out of them. And I do feel like it was you, or it would have been you. And I kind of get the energy. This reading, you knew this. They didn't know that. Like, I feel like these are the thoughts that you were pre-manifesting about a situation. I don't feel like you wanted to have worry over the situation either. I don't feel like you were doubtful that would happen. I feel like you just were aware. Okay, that's what I've got for you. I'm done. The High Priestess. I feel like you knew. I feel like you knew it would have been a sex-based connection. Boom. The dinky. All right, that's what I've got for you. So maybe that's why you didn't fight for it. Five of Wands, or let it kind of go and continue to fight for your happiness. Seen it for what it was. Maybe it was I'm used by it for a little while, short term, but that was like an in and out kind of thing. That's what I see for Cancer. Okay, let's keep going. All right. Here we go. Leo already. I never read this fast. Here we go. Leo. All right. Thank you all for being here. Hey, drive safe. The Northern Lights here. Actually, I did that like an hour and a half ago. I was at the grocery store. All right. Let's do Leo's energy. Leo. I think I'm going to smoke for Leo. Ha ha ha! The one that wanted to fall off my hand. If it does this and it jiggles, I always pull it. It's the Queen of Pentacles. That's been the theme. We're going to clarify that, though. I need clarification in a cigarette before we read you. I get two sides of the coin there. Some of you are wanting to see more of the things the material things you desire, or the aspects of life manifest at this time off that Queen of Pentacles. You're really striving for it, or hoping, wishing. But some of you, if you're hoping for it, all I'm going to tell you is believe a little more in it. All right? That's what, because some of you, I feel like it's happening. Others of you, I feel like you're wanting it to happen. This is insane. I can feel like my energy, what I'm going through, but I can feel the opposite. So some people, they're getting it, and some people aren't getting it. So some people are getting what they saw that they could get. I'm on that side of things. Others are striving for it, not trying to let it bother them, but be careful with the way you ask for what you want, and don't be afraid to do it, or to something about go after it, or take more of give yourself more credit, because I feel like you're not giving yourself enough credit where you deserve for the ones who want it, but it feels like it hasn't shown up, or things haven't shifted or changed. For whoever that's for, give yourself a little more credit, or try to figure out what has worked, and you know what has worked. Now let's work on what's not working, or why it's not working. That's usually the goal. That usually helps. Here we go. I don't know. I'm so seriously curious right now. Oh my God, it's the card I had on the bottom. I should have taken it out. Somebody's weary. I feel like somebody's weary about where they're gonna if they're gonna hit the stream, the pot of gold. If they're gonna attain the success they're looking for. There's Leo here. There's Leo energy here. By the way, not saying you are, but you could be a woman. It's 3 women so far. And look, it has everything to do with your stability and you knowing it. You may have had a hard time with shit in life. I just feel like you've had to overcome. You've had to persevere. Maybe even go through a transfusion of events that rattled your cage at times, and still see things feel like you're gonna fall off the building at times. You've got the 2 of Wands, the person standing on a ledge. The 10 of Wands looks like the person's about to be dropped off that building. And it has to do with you trying to build up or make something of something. You have the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. I feel like every time you felt like you've tried to soar, there's been a problem. I feel like 9 of Pentacles is just telling me you've been aware of trying to move out of that energy. You know what's intense? I don't feel like I'm reading my energy. Well, actually, kind of, sort of. I think this is past energy for me. Mostly Ace of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like whether you're a woman or a man, a lot of you have been trying to put in the work or figure out what will work and what won't work. I feel like that's been the goal for the sign of Leo. You have so much pentacle money here. So much pentacle. I said money, energy, same difference. Some of you have been, I just get this weird energy where some of you may have been dealt wrong too many times. I don't feel like you let that stop you from the 3 of Pentacles energy. I don't feel like you're willing to do that. I feel like you just try to stay happy. That Seven of Pentacles energy, she's watering her plant, staying happy. She knows she's the right investment towards what she wants. But at the same time, she may feel locked in a cage when it comes to breaking free from the patterns of relationships or things that have gone on. What the fuck? 10 of Cups. Some of you, I'll clarify the 10 of Cups for me. The change is coming. You're going to find changes. And a lot of it has to do with being left out or feeling left behind. Some of you had to leave situations behind or absorb the impact. Pain teaches us reality. Pain can also teach us perspective. And I feel like you're figuring this out. I feel like you're getting this. I feel like with the Four of Swords, you're also, this just makes me feel like whatever's been bothering you, you're getting help. Help that may not be seen by the eye. Who's getting help? That's you, Leo. That's the Queen of Wands. I feel like they're beside you, helping you. Here we go. What's going on? Something else for Leo. The Hierophant and the Lovers. So there could be a lover that's helping you. They could also, I just get the succeeding energy where you may have been, if you felt in doubt about the success that, or you want to see the success shine brightly through you, something like that. And you felt like, or you felt like every time you get there, it starts to fall down a little bit and you got to work your way back up. I feel like you're learning. I also feel like you're offering. I feel like somebody from the other side. Yeah, I got to be real. These cards, I feel like somebody from the other side's helping you. Somebody that's passed on. Somebody that's died and loves you is helping you. Is with this. In the Lovers card, it's a woman with. You don't have to have red hair. You may have black hair, by the way, black or brown. I feel the need to say black, or you may be. You could be a blonde, but I feel in this reading, I feel like you have black or brown hair. I don't feel like you're extraordinary tall either. Whoever this is for. You're shorter than me, and I'm 5'9". The Hierophant, the Lovers. I just feel like there's somebody on the other side helping you. In the Lovers, it's a dead man with a red-headed woman. Some of you, maybe you've had to do things on your own, and it's just felt so lonely. Others of you, the message is you're not alone. All right, let's keep going. This could be either a grandparent or a parent that's helping. The Six of Cups upright. They would have been around you for many years or wish to see you grow up for a longer period of time than they were accepted to, whoever that's for. I did not expect to channel this reading like this for Leo. I did not expect to feel this way for Leo. That makes it all the better. What else is here? Clarify it. Clarify the Four of Cups. Show me what you're trying to say for Leo. Two more. You want to come out? I'm going to give it to you. So, if there's been a lot of stress with things changing or emotionally feeling like they're vamping up, I feel like you've noticed that things have felt like they are not vamping up for you, Leo. I feel like the secret is you just got to stay on the move, on the go. You just have to keep building, Leo. You cannot stop building. Just because things may have made you feel separated or apart from it, it doesn't stop you from the motivational force you can become or that you are. You see this person? This person is very happy-go-lucky or tries to reach for the things. Basically, it's almost like the person. It's almost like a social media post where on social media, people post things and they pretend they're happy and they're not really happy. I feel like what Leo's been doing is they've been happy, but they have a lot of things they're unhappy about, but they still try to stay happy. If that makes any sense to the ladies or gentlemen, Leos out there. Anything else for Leo? You're not getting enough. Something about you're not getting enough sleep, or I get the energy like you need to. The Empress is reversed, but I'm going to use her upright. Like you need more sleep as well. Something about sleep is going to help with a balance in the process of situations. Communication. You've been waiting for communications to arrive as well, to show up. Seven of Swords, though. Some of you aren't willing to deal with anything of the past that's been like a wrecking ball, or the Six of Swords that's thrown you off balance. You're saying, this is in the reverse, but I'll read it upright. You're saying no to that with the Three of Cups, not letting somebody emotionally damage a situation around you. You're manifesting powerful realization inside of yourself. It's more about picking up where you are. The Fool is about taking the risk, and I feel like a lot of you are willing to take the risk. Page of Swords are working towards that. A lot of you are going to be busy. I feel like you're going to be very busy, or that's going to be the judgment you make, making your time only available for the things that have importance, not focusing on anything that makes you feel stuck or at a dead end. Patient. Some of you, the patience has been unreal, but you have the strength, Leo, to persevere through it. You are going to have that moving motivational force. You can manifest that to happen. I do feel like with the Two of Pentacles that was in reverse, you've already decided this. Your fate is there. Your fate's in your hands, because emotionally, I feel like even if it's been times where you've been upset or bothered about lonesome energy or what's gone on, this feels like you keep this behind closed doors. So you do not speak about this, Leo. This feels like for the woman or man, you do not speak about it with many people. You bottle this up to yourself. You keep that smile for everybody else. You've already made that decision to kind of release the energy outside of it. That's what I see for Leo. All right. That was way too long for Leo. I'm running out of time. This may have to be a two-parter if I speed it up. Let's see. Do my best. All right, let's go to the next zodiac sign, Virgo. Virgo. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've read completely upright. Can I read them reversed and upright? Absolutely. Did I feel the necessary need a while back to read them upright? But I just waited and waited until I'm like, when I feel I need to do it, I'll do it. Today, I definitely felt like that may be the right decision for all zodiac signs. All right, here we go. Virgo. Some of you Virgos don't want to feel like stress about finances. You also may not want to be overlooked when it comes to the opinions of situations, whatever that's about. I totally also watch out for like sore body parts. I feel like I just had arthritis or joint pain. Watch out for joint pain. I got joint pain when the Nine of Pentacles came out. Something about you have this independence you want, but I also see the Three of Swords before that. I don't feel like you want to be under anybody's damage control or clarify the Three of Swords. Eight of Cups. I just feel like you do not want to deal with the deceptive energy. I feel like there's a deceptive energy you've dealt with, and I feel like you've learned to move on. Something about I've mastered how to move on. I feel like emotionally you've come to an acceptance. I feel an empowered energy on you. Six of Swords, of you moving away from anything that disrupts your happiness. It might not have felt emotionally correct, or it might have been even hard to leave this behind you. But I feel like you made the right choice. A loving sacrifice. The Three of Wands tells me the Ten of Swords might have been something to teach you, not to fear. You know, maybe having to communicate or let go of thoughts, or not worrying about how things are going to end up, but allowing the change to happen. Kind of accepting what's gone on in the past, moving forward with a lot of creative nature, but also some of you, it's about saying goodbye. Some of you may be worried about having to say goodbye to somebody, or may have been worried about it and they may have passed on. Some of you that within the past 6 months, you might have lost somebody. I do feel like it's somebody, your elder. By the way, let's go. Here we go. Two of Pentacles. A lot of you are really looking at the next chapter that's going to make you happy in life, or that's kind of what you're focusing on. Some of you could also be trying to focus on how can I make everybody happy in the equation, my family, the person I'm not investing in or doesn't invest in me, or even treated me wrong. Like I want everybody to, you know, I get this. I want everybody to land on their feet energy. I want everybody to reach a celebration or happiness or start to work towards it. The communication could have been the issue in the situation. The Eight of Wands, I feel like it was broken. I feel like it was broken or damaged. It could have been with a man. It could have been with him being very destructive or secretive or emotionally neglectful. I get like a neglectful energy. Very if the person wasn't very demanding, um they may have been very hard to I just feel like you couldn't be on the same page with this person at all. Two of Cups showed up reversed, but let's put it upright. Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. You may have had to, something about you may have had to accept this and face the fear or reality of it with me staring at the moon. See the truth and clarity and recognize that I get like if something stirred you up or made you feel uncomfortable or made you feel like it was a wolf in sheep's clothing, I feel like you're breaking free of that and rushing towards your happiness. Thank you for the super chat, Jackie Moss. Five of Wands. There was very destructive behavior behavior here. It may have even made you feel ill or weak at times. Or I get a less than energy. Like somebody didn't respect you. Somebody may have played with you until you started to open up and recognize, wait a minute. I can manifest my own direction. I can be my own boss. I can take care of myself or the ones I invest in. You know, with or with. I get a with or I almost started singing to you. With or without you. I almost started singing a song to you. I feel like there's a situation where the party's over. The last knife has been thrown in the coffin. They may have been controlling too with money, emotionally feeling like I just feel like somebody made you feel sheltered. You have a sheltered energy. So you could be with somebody or have been with somebody that made you feel sheltered or made you feel like, I'm going to say it, they might have made you feel like you ain't shit. I feel the need to say, I feel like they made you feel like you ain't shit. You can't do it without them kind of energy. It's very nasty. Two of Cups to the Hierophant. Why do I feel like you've learned to make a decision not to let somebody spoil that or to put fear in you, not to let somebody slow down your victory or recognize that emotionally the person needs to figure out how to make themselves happy and while you're aiming to manifest it. I feel like it took a lot for you to trust it. I just feel like it took a lot for you to trust it or move away from it and see it for what it is. By the way, it was not healthy. The devil is here with temperance. I feel like you held on to it until you couldn't do it anymore. At first, it looked like you were getting stabbed by needles. Then it looked like you were on life support. Then it looked like you want to throw some bitch out the window. Now it looks like it's just become overbearing, where it's like you don't want to be stuck in that energy. You see the judgment for what it is. You may have also felt like they wanted clarify. So that for some of you, I have to tell you what the tarot just told me. So for some of you, you might have been in a healthy relationship and they wanted to see the best outcome for you. That's what showed up now. But for the majority of you, it doesn't look like the person you dealt with did do that. It does. It looks like they did something good in the beginning. I don't know what they did. They sparked your interest or you were deeply in love with them in the beginning or for many years with that Two of Cups over here. But eventually those needles on that Three of Swords, it just felt like you became too worried or it just feels like you felt maybe even they were too unpredictable for you. Eight of Pentacles to the Ten of Cups. I get this energy like you're ready to move on, but you're also more. I get like you've moved on from a situation that was hard or a relationship that was rough, but you're also focusing on your future investments. Something about how to distinguish enough or have enough to take care of everybody that it's serving of. That could pertain to children. One of the cards had children in it and money on it. So maybe it has to do with court situations or arrangements and you winning the outcome of the situation, whatever that's about. It doesn't have to be a lover. But for some of you, that was a love situation. It could have just been somebody you know that was unhealthy. That just you had to run away from that. And look at the card. I just put it in 5 different places. You had to go after change. The Hermit. There's your card. And I feel like you were strong enough to identify that. Kind of do things on your own and go towards that victory for your own peace of mind, stability, maybe even emotional respect. Good for you. I feel like that was I feel like the risk is worth the reward for you. It's almost like looking down the tunnel, wanting to have tunnel vision, looking down the tunnel, can't see the celebration ahead. It fell on my lap. Can't see the celebration at the end of the tunnel, but you're willing to go down that road. That is gorgeous. That is good. You know, and I don't think you're making bad decisions. I think you've learned about what you can take on and what you can't. You have two of swords is upright, two of wands is reversed. So if you haven't come to the crossroads of making the final decision, you will. If you already have, both of them are reversed, but I'm not reading reversed, which means you already have done that. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. All right. Libra. I didn't even have my comments on. I left it on like the sign, so I don't know what people are saying. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for hitting the like button. Here we go. Well, wait. Libra. Okay. Why does Libra feel very goal-oriented? I feel like you feel very goal-oriented and I feel like you're really scratching the surface about what may work and what may not work. I also feel like luck is on your side. I keep itching my nose for your reading. My nose is super itchy during your reading. You might also have just fought a cold, or you may feel cold symptoms. I feel like I just got sick during your reading. You might have had some health battles or had some frustrated situations go on that I feel like you're trying to get remove your energy away from. I feel like you're not going to let anything get in the way. Whether it was like a cough in your throat, something about your throat chakra might have been hurting. My throat's starting to hurt. My nose is getting stuffy. I feel like I'm getting sick. Some of you have been wanting to figure out if you should reach out. Some of you, either somebody could want to reach out to you, or you've been wondering if you should reach out to somebody, or whatever that's about. There it is. It's the first card that if I let the first card that fell come out, it's here, and it with it out now, that tells me to do row 2. So the Nine of Cups clarified. That was the first card. I feel like emotionally, you're going after the things that you believe are going to be the right truth for you. And I feel like the decision you've already made. I also, some of you, I feel like I'm reading a single Libra, somebody single or somebody who's on the move about making, staying goal oriented, giving a lot of self-love to themselves. I feel like Libra's really paying attention to that right now. I feel like bottom of the deck wanted to slide out. I feel like the High Priestess, like these two cards, I feel like you're aware that was the proper action for you at this time. I feel like Libra knew I had to do this. Nobody else was going to put this in my hand. I had to be secretly passionate about the things that I care about. I can't worry about the outside factor. Something about knowing I've got to stay focused on the outside factor. You also could have been feeling like up and down. Something about, I get the energy about up and down with your emotions from time to time. Work may not have been as satisfying as it has been in the past. If you have a career or a job, you may not have felt like the building towards it was giving you the satisfaction or the happiness that you wanted. Some of you also, it could start to shift for you. Damn, it could definitely start to shift for you. If you've been working hard, just keep working hard. Stay solid to that. I feel like you're doing the right thing and you can't worry about it. I feel like just keep doing it. Knight of Pentacles, keep going towards that. Anything else for Libra? Six of Cups. You have a lot of love or think about something of the past all the time is what this is telling me. It has to do with family. The portraits on the wall could be something to do with your child or children. What? Three of Wands. I get you want to focus on love and celebrations, but what's going on? Ten of Swords. Clarify the 10 and the 5. But if it's almost, you have like a very carefree attitude right now. If it shows up, it shows up. But if it shows me like conflicted energy, or it makes me feel uneasy, I won't let it. I kind of harass me. I get like, I won't let it harass me or bother me energy. You're being very patient. And it's almost like not obsessing or being stuck with having to wait for one thing. The 10 of Cups energy. Love to show up or come rushing towards you, or for you to rush towards it. Some of you may also have felt back and forth mentally and emotionally with what direction is going to make sense to approach or work with. I hope it's not to deal with a trust situation. So some of you might have been hoping you're making the right investment in something and trying not to have the anxiety or worry about it. I feel like you'll pick the right thing. You got the 6 of Wands. I feel like that's your yes. If you needed a yes or no answer, I feel like you just got a yes answer when it comes to the stability of the situation. If there's something you're worrying about, especially if it's on a financial, if it feels financially like a pressure or a financial situation, I feel like you may pick the right situation. All I'm going to ask of you is to trust yourself a little bit more to see what happens. What came flying out? Yeah, some of you may have felt like situations weren't playing fairly around you, or giving you the right giving you precise honest feedback. I feel like you didn't trust something. I feel like when it came to the communication, you felt emotionally like it wasn't being honest. When it came to your stability, I feel like it made you kind of want to work on your own, or focus on the right changes, produce what's going to make work for you. Libra, there you are. I feel like something tried to blindside you, and I feel like you were kind of smart enough to see. I have to say it. I feel like smart enough to see through it. You also may have had to communicate with somebody who might find you to be always happy, or vice versa. They feel like you're never happy. It feels like they feel like you've been having a battle with happiness back and forth. I almost feel like that, like wings, like wings. 1 minute fighting for your happiness, wanting to fly towards things that make you happy, emotionally trying to fight for that, and not having any fear or realization of the things around you, but also trying to stay very, very productive and go towards your goals, or the risks of them. Emotionally, you might be hiding behind things and trying to manifest it. I get late at night when your thoughts are going before you fall asleep. It's actually conditioning the manifestation power you offer. The King of Wands, the Chariot. Some of you may travel as well. The Hermit to the six, definitely could travel. 6 of Swords, the Chariot, the Hermit, 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you're traveling in your mind about what's going to work and what hasn't worked, and you're not trying to hold back on the things that didn't serve you justice or correctly. Some of you, it had to do with the loss of the loss of a lover, or the loss of a love relationship. That's what I've got for Libra. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh no! I almost bent the card. I got the edge a little bit. I fixed it. Thank God I didn't bend it. That would have sucked. Here we go. Scorpio. Scorpio. What do we got for Scorpio? For real? For reals? For reals? I'm going to say it, and I'm going to leave it. I feel like you know this too. Some of you may have felt like you had to leave people behind, or give the cold shoulder, and you knew that was the right demand of you. You may have felt like there were situations around your stability that were lacking trust, or true victory. You may have had people around you that were draining your energy versus that weren't helping you. You may have had some energy vampires, and that's kind of the tarot deck around your shit, or people who would make you believe they wanted to work with you or build with you, but really the passion you had for a situation, it started and ended with you. They didn't really care to see you succeed. They kind of wanted to reap the rewards of benefit energy is what I'm seeing off your energy. I feel like you saw through it or learned how to stand tall or strong. I feel like you knew better. I have to tell you, I feel like you knew better. And I caught the next card after this. I feel like this tells me you may have been aware of this, or you may have kind of seen the light in the dark of a situation. The Empress. You may have even you may feel a strong attachment in the next couple of years towards animals as well for some of you Scorpios. If you weren't really an animal person, you may feel more of a gravity towards animals or even reptiles for some of you, whatever that's about. I also get this energy that people could be magnetized by how you communicate or how you make things look easy, whatever that's about. With the Ace of Cups to the Seven of Wands to the King of Swords, somebody around you likes how you make things look easy. That's what I'm feeling off of that. Anything else? Some of you could be also trying to focus on how to figure out how to manifest the right man. King of Swords, Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups. That's off those same cards I was looking at. Could be that as well. Let's keep going. The Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're too busy. And I feel like your excitement is out in the world or ventures. I feel like you're going to see a lot of different places or learn a lot of gain a lot of experience. Something about experience and knowledge feels very prominent around you. Page of Swords, you working towards it or doing that. Becoming a very beautiful communicator, also looking very talented while you do this. Four is very, very, you may be also very focused on your security. The Four of Wands and the Six of Wands, I feel like your security is imperative and it's going to stay that way for a while. But then you could have the change or excitement of the next best thing, a relationship. If you felt like there was one in the past that was playing games or that was, I'm going to say, that made you feel like sick or toxic by it, I feel like you may allow another person in. I just don't feel like it's right now. I feel like right now you're saying no. This tells me you may be saying no until you feel you can look at it like it's the right thing to go towards. That Seven of Wands makes me feel like you're looking for that right guy to go towards. Maybe he's got a six-pack abs. Maybe he's cuter than Leo Fire. I fucking doubt it. You bastard, you better not be. I'm just playing. Maybe he's a lot better looking than me. Maybe he's got a better mouth than me. Who knows? All right. But go for it. When you're ready, do it. Make the decision and do it. I feel like you're going to, but I feel like what you're going to do right now is invest in yourself and build something. I feel like you're going to try to build the right connections and go towards the right value. I also feel like you're going to see through people's shit. This makes me feel like you're going to get spiritually you're going to spiritually tighten up. Something about spiritually tighten up. You won't be deceived very easily, especially when it comes to love situations. Something to do with finances, though. So this may have been like you may have dealt with somebody in the past that was the wrong energy to entertain. You're not worried about that anymore. You've strengthened up. You've learned that I don't feel like you've learned. I feel like you always knew I could do this on my own. Because you have the Eight of Cups with the Hermit. I feel like that's just your awareness. And I feel like you're happy that you moved away from a player energy and can manifest things that are going to emotionally connect or be serving of you. Not feel like you're dealing with somebody sucking the life out of you. Somebody treating you like foolish or giving you all their burdens. I feel like you said, F that. I can find the happiness on my own and I won't think twice about it. And I'll communicate to spirit, to myself, what I want to come in, and I won't stop until I get the balance, until I cut that without being able to see it coming. I feel like you're going headstrong towards the world and leaving anything behind you that gives you doubt or fear. I do feel like you're getting spiritually more powerful. The more you release doubt and fear, the more spiritually powerful you can become. All right, here we go. Scorpio, that's not bad. You've been kicking ass with spiritual readings in my readings lately. Your readings have been on fire with spiritualism. I just feel like you guys are rapidly gaining spiritual essence out of the zodiac signs. I feel like it's taken reins on you guys. It doesn't. Everybody's at different levels of experience or trust. It doesn't matter. I feel like it's showing you, or it will continue to do so. And you'll see the progress. All right, Sagittarius. Here we go. All right. Sagittarius, what's going on with you? Sagittarius, I feel like you're also doing something similar to Scorpio in a different manner. So you have the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Hermit. Those four cards honestly feel like you're figuring out how to balance a lot of situations in life emotionally, how to focus on the things that might excite or scare you, but also at the same time you want to focus on them, learn about them on a level that would frighten many people. Your curiosity's up. I feel like your curiosity's up, or you want to learn more about the secrets of how energy works. I feel like you're drawn to that. Anything else? The Lovers. Some of you may have felt like somebody was a smoking gun, or treated you very harshly in a relationship. They might have even moved on and started and had success with somebody else. That's another message for you guys. It's completely out of the nature of what you're spiritually going through or could be going through. But some of you may feel like you dealt with a smoking gun in a relationship. The Lovers, the Six of Swords, something you wanted to move towards, you may have felt like was either stolen from you or taken out of your hands. You also may have felt like if they stepped out, that they gained a lot of success after they treated you badly. And if it wasn't that they became successful in the relationship they stepped into. I don't know why that's important. I have no idea, but that's what the cards show me. And let's see what hit the floor. You may have the energy of not wanting to be bothered by that, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, and wanting to see things work out for yourself. Not where, well, I don't feel like you want to feel like the damaged lady. I feel like you know better. So if something like that did occur in a relationship you dealt with, I feel like you're okay with it. Eight of Cups, letting it go. Four of Cups, it might have emotionally pissed you off until you recognize, you know what, who cares? I can do what I want. That person's probably going to get themselves stuck again. I need to fight for the victories that I need to fight for my own stability. And I feel like you're aware of that. I also get some of you, this is for the younger Sagittarius. Some of you may have the cards aren't out here, but I get for a younger Sagittarius, some of you have an unexpected move, or maybe that may arise. You could be moving or traveling. Something about, I get movement on your energy. But it feels like for the younger one, some of you are trying to move to emotional happiness or stay content emotionally, trusting your thoughts as well. Hey, communicating with what though? Some of you are going to start being very precise with communication, or trying to find where you feel you're comfortable. Some of you, it's about not doubting things. Something about, I can't doubt what's been. I just have to do with what is. And I feel like you're aware of that, Sagittarius. I feel like nobody can take that away from you. I feel like nobody can take that away from you. You just have to see it and keep building towards it, or running it, kind of the Wheel of Fortune. You can create, Page of Pentacles, the desire and happiness, whether it's money, foundations, love, passion, that you so desire. The change is within inside of you if you're willing to go after it. That's the towers here. Clarify the tower for Sagittarius, please. Show me something for Sagittarius. It's just clarifying that it's up to you to make the decision. If you make the decision, it's probably a good investment for you. something, I'm going to tell somebody something. Somebody also may start playing around and messaging somebody. I get messages. Somebody, why do I feel like I'm getting young Sagittarius energy, like under 50? Maybe you're older. Maybe you started messaging somebody new, or you got a new fling, or something going. I don't know, but I feel like a younger situation where you may start getting somebody's trying to communicate with you, or you start communicating more with somebody. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is the house of is communication. Five of Cups, the Five of Wands. However, what are you learning? I feel like you're learning how to just let things be what they are and let time pass. Seven of Cups. I also feel like you don't want to feel doubtful in love or the course of action you take with love going forward. Three of Swords, Ten of Cups. So some of you, I feel like you've learned the battle, or you've released the emotional damage that may have been caused or conflicted in the last relationship. Ace of Swords. I feel like you got truth and clarity, that if it made you feel sick to your stomach, or like it was just very chaotic, it's time to go rush towards the better celebrations that can show up for you. I feel like you're aware of this. I feel like you've had this knowing for a long time, whether you've been separated for 6 months, a year, a couple of years, or it was on and off, whatever the deal is. I just feel like you have that aha, I know, but I've been standing still for a while, or not approaching love as much as I want to. Whatever that's about. That may not make sense to some people. I don't know why I'm getting it like that, but that's what I'm getting. Let's keep going. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn. Oh, I wasn't supposed to do that. So now I'm going to have to. I'm so used to doing it. Now I'm going to have to make sure they're all upright, or the majority of them. I mean, because I have been cheating a little bit and reading how I feel upright. And if it's reversed, understanding which way I should read it, I have been cheating a little, but I can't. I feel more natural leaving the table doing that. Capricorn, King of Pentacles. Well, look at you. Eight of Pentacles. It could be a very auspicious or lucrative time for you. With what? Money, 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 and victories. Things could start to really look good for Capricorn. Things you may have built for investments or worked hard for may just start to show their worth. You may make more money around this time of year. Also, you may invite new things in to learn that actually helps you with that money situation. You may have accepted emotional loss, learned that when you played with it, if it made you feel off balance, that you could persevere through it with the Strength card. Nine of Pentacles. You have a very strong go-getter, financial. You and Libra are like the money winners of the readings I've done tonight. I feel like you and Libra, I think it was Libra who had good luck financially. Aries was one too. Aries had a very good fortune. Leo, it felt like you're either getting lucky, like Capricorn, or you're working towards it. It's just wondering if it's going to show itself up as much as you've wanted to manifest. I feel like not only luck is on your side, I don't feel like the burdens that you've dealt with in the past can stop the forces of nature of what the fulfillment that's yet to come in for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. I don't feel like things can get in your way right now. I really don't feel like things can get in your way. I feel like you could feel confused with love at times, or manifesting the right love connection, or wondering if it just becomes like a fling. Something about that fling. King of Cups, the Star, and King of Wands. Fearing the next thing, judgment outcome to be a fling, more than building the necessary stability that you may desire. I do feel like you could have a more of a worry or fear. I get fear on a relationship coming and going, but I don't get fear on you in your solid work or working out for you. I feel like if you've been investing in a business or inside of yourself, however you've been doing it, I feel like it's at an all-time high for you to get what you want. I feel like you almost feel untouchable in that area. Like it just comes natural. I'll take it. Look at this, the Two of Pentacles. I thought it was the 10. I got all excited, like the 10 of Pentacles. No, but the Two of Pentacles. Some of you, it's about investing in the right decision ahead. Maybe the right option as well when it comes to the love department. Page of Swords. communicating with the right person, connecting with the right person. Queen of Swords, communication is going to be key, and not getting stuck on anything that slows you down from the happiness that's coming towards you. I feel like the happiness that wants to show up or emotionally be a part of your path. Something about the part of your path, whatever wants to come rushing towards you, it's whether you're willing to go towards it kind of energy. Nine of Cups, Temperance, and there you are, the Devil. Clarify the Devil. The change. I feel like the change is on its way. So you may have love opportunities that want to arrive or show up for you, but I also feel like do you have the patience to deal with it right now? You may be very busy. I feel like you're very busy, or if you were to get productive, if you've been the Capricorn that things have not been working out, I just feel like now is a really powerful time for things to change for you. You're like, if you've been, let's say you're the Capricorn, and if your situation financially has been array, I feel like you can fix that more than you realize right now. I feel like all you would have to do is put in a little bit of effort, and a lot of effort would show. Like, you wouldn't even have, I don't feel like you would have to sacrifice much to gain a lot more money, or I don't know, authority. Whether it's a high title in a career, position, or just bringing in the bread, whatever that's about. I'm done. I split it in threes. 10 of Pentacles. I'm done. I feel like it's just there for you, there for the taking, and it's at your disposal. All right, we're done. All right, let's go to Aquarius. Here we go. Capricorn. I was like an Aries message, but Capricorn's was like, get out of my way. I almost did it again. This time I won't do it. All right. All right, Capricorn. That wasn't bad. I don't think that was bad at all. Let's see what we get for Aquarius. Making decisions. Aquarius is all about staying methodical or focusing on the right decisions. Also, the right things to work to. I feel like work. Whatever you need to work towards, I feel like you want to cut through anything that slows you down. Any bumps in the road, I feel like you don't even want to look at them. Happiness and strength. Clarify happiness and strength. Some of you are getting over situations that lack your discernment. I don't want to say your discernment, but you lack the control or the ability to help. Some of you are recognizing you can only say so much. You need to focus on the things that drive you. And that's the secret. The Three of Wands is like Cupid's arrows to me for some reason. Stabbing at the Knight of Swords, going back to the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like sometimes it's a must to build. Some of you may have been trying, I get the energy, you may have been trying to help other people, but really you've been fending for yourself. Why does this repeat somebody else's reading? Somebody else was doing this. Taurus. This repeats kind of like a Taurus. Very similar energy. Different, but similar. The difference with you is I feel like it's like you're not willing to be distracted, or you've had to be really strong about making the right sacrifices with communication and business to get ahead, but also focus on the things that matter, like that keep everything conditioned, within volume, like having the right, when you make your hair soft, having everything work smoothly. I feel like that's been the goal for you. I feel like this has run through your thoughts for quite some time. Page of Wands, you've also may have been in communication with a fire sign, by the way. The Nine of Pentacles and working with me. The High Priestess, the Chariot, the Death card. The Queen of Wands could be a Leo. Definitely could be a Leo, Sagittarius. The Nine of Cups and the Temperance. Some of you, I feel like you're just investing a lot in yourself, or why do I feel like you've released a lot of emotional baggage from the past? The zodiac sign of Aquarius, and now you're really trying to stay motivated in career. And I do feel like I'm reading a man, by the way. It's the first time I've said that tonight. I feel like it's a man I'm reading, and now men are coming out. Five of Pentacles, reverse 10 of Pentacles. I almost feel like you're striving for success and not stress. And 8 of Pentacles, where you've hit something about a man who may have hit rock bottom in the past. They're trying to overcome that, persevere through the 7 of Pentacles, become happy, or make fulfillment of life. Somebody may have learned some harsh lessons in life, and they're accepting what they've learned and letting it go. Now they're taking the right risks, or trying to go after things very creatively, very open to the world. Page of Pentacles. Somebody wants to be established or noticed as well. And I feel like I'm reading a man that wants this. Or maybe they already are, whatever. But I also see them moving. I see this person not wanting anything to stop them on their way to the success or their way to the top. An Aquarius energy, like, I have to just keep pushing. I have to keep doing this. I can do this kind of energy is what I'm seeing for Aquarius. Knight of Pentacles. I can do this. I can build this. I feel like that energy is not stopping. That man won't let it go. The Two of Pentacles. The decision's already been made. They've already been trying to manifest this. The star cards right here. They want to manifest this judgment. They know that that's what what they're aiming to do. I feel like somebody's aiming to please. The Nine of Swords. They don't want to be confused or thrown off balance. And something about knowing in this direction, I can't be thrown off balance. I can't let things get in the way, whether it's love situations or just getting stuck, or coming up with more dilemmas. I need the Page of Swords. I need to build. I need to prove my worth or continue to shine. Something about wanting to stay on top. King of Wands. Have an authority figure. So I don't know. You have a lot of fire energy here. So it could be dealing with a fire sign. You have a lot of water energy, emotionally respecting either somebody else or yourself, not wanting to be stuck. Also, I feel like you're trying to figure out what's going to emotionally work out or be the right investment. What's going on in love? Some of you may see some changes in love, or you may feel that somebody somebody may feel like they want more of your attention too, whatever that's about. Emotionally, they may feel like they need more of your attention. If you're with somebody, and you're you work a lot, they may feel like they need more balance. That's what I got for Aquarius. Whether you're a woman or a man, that did feel more like I was reading male's energy, and that doesn't always happen, but I couldn't shake that energy. Let's keep going. Pisces. Pisces. What do we got for Pisces? Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Please remember to hit that like button. Pisces, I got to make your reading kind of quick. But maybe I'll do yours first next time and make it long. I'll just try to read faster. I almost did my shuffle. I want to. I'm so used to doing that. It's been several months since I have not mixed them up like that. They're mixed up anyway, so it doesn't matter if I do that. I got to show you something about anything that Pisces may have obsessed over in the past. Could have been an earth sign. Definitely could have been a fire sign. I feel like you've worked through the situation. I feel like I get something about whatever had you feeling. I don't feel victimized, but I feel prisoner. If you felt like a prisoner to a love equation or situation, holy shit, to a love situation with a man, now it's the opposite. I know it feels like a woman's energy. I feel, because it's all men I'm staring at and one woman. I feel like if you felt prisoner to that love option or felt like what's going on or very confused, I feel like you've let it go and learned. You've accepted the outcome of the judgment. I also feel like it's going to be wise for you to look at new places, situations to handle or to go towards. Also work with, I feel the need to tell you to keep trying to manifest seeing yourself or an outcome happen before it happens more. Something about, I feel like this is all up to you. I have the Eight of Wands over here in a different deck, and I keep staring at that for Pisces. This card over here, I wasn't going to do that, but this card I keep staring at, and I just feel like you have alignment with the cosmic energy for things to work out well for you, kind of intuitively. Some of you also may be focusing more on knowing that you got to focus more on career or going towards a career situation, staying stable, current, maybe not even, be careful with not spending too much money. The Nine of Wands with the Four of Cups. If there were times where you felt that, if you felt emotionally or mentally, I feel like saying withdrawn towards a love situation, I feel like you've recognized, you know what? Sometimes it's better just to focus on the things I can go after. The Eight of Swords here, there was a situation where I think you got truth and clarity that as much as you wanted to reach towards it and resurrect it, I feel like it just wasn't fighting for you. I feel like the Five of Cups, it became part of your past, and you couldn't let that disrupt your happiness. You had to become strong and bold. You had to say that enough is enough. It doesn't want to fight for me. You know, maybe I have to let out that cry, let out that scream. I need to achieve balance. You feel like you're going to focus on career motivations. Some of you also may have some travels or some business opportunities that we have some decisions to make. The Seven of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Emperor, the Moon reverse. What's going on? I feel like when it comes to love, there was either a fire or a water sign. Fire, water, or air sign. Ace of Cups, Two of Swords. There was a decision. Was the stability going to be right, or should you fight for your own stability? I hate to say it, and I wasn't going to read them reverse, but I feel like either they cut you out, or you had to cut free of it and focus on your own stability, your own emotional support. Play with what makes you happy. Not let anybody disrupt your emotions. The Queen of Wands, it could have been a fucking Leo who did it to you. Could have also been a water Gemini, excuse me, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that did that to you. Whoever put you on the fence or made you feel like you didn't know if they were coming or going, I feel like you've released this, moved on from this. I feel like now you're putting the work in where you see fit for yourself. You're enjoying yourself where you're supposed to be at this time. I feel like that is it. You're not supposed to have the doubt right now. I feel like you're the moon. If there's anything you can do at night, stare at that moon and release the fears. Don't have any fears about taking a risk towards your own progress or success. The Eight of Pentacles reversed, if you haven't had the focus on that, I feel like that is what you should be focusing on, not resurrecting something that wasn't really going to show up or move towards you. And I do feel like you know this. I feel like you've had to give it thought and accept it for what it was. Three of Wands. Accept it for knowing that it needed to be left behind. The Eight of Wands is not getting the communication because it's in reverse. Temperance. You might have tried to be patient with it, but emotionally, were they investing in you or showing that they care? I feel like they weren't giving you the communication, and that's why it became part of your past. And the only thing you should be focusing on is letting go of that damage, the Ten of Wands reversed, and focusing on your future. The future that you can build, or that's going to show up for you the way you want to show up for it. These are my readings. I hope you all enjoyed them. I have like no time to get ready for work. Like no time. Like I got to leave in like 10 minutes. I was going to change. I didn't want to wear a short. I shouldn't wear shorts, even though it's going to be hot as a bitch. So I got to change, get ready, like get out the door, go to work. Yeehaw. Come home and sleep. You guys all have a safe and lovely night. I will see you again as soon as I can. Thank you for being part of the Lion's Den. I hope you enjoyed the readings. I will catch you soon. Thanks, everybody. If you want to drop a comment or hit the like button, it's greatly appreciated. I leave that energy up to you. All right. Have a good night, everybody. See you later. My mouse froze. It's not letting me. All right, there it is. Give me that back.